everybody, this is Zach from Board with Friends, and today we're going to be looking at another unboxing video. I just got in the mail, literally just now, my copies of Ultra Tiny Epic Galaxies, and as a bonus, I also picked up a copy of Tiny Epic Kingdoms with it. So I wanted to take a look at these. Now, Tiny Epic Galaxies is possibly still one of my favorite games ever since I got into this hobby multiple years ago. It was one of the first Kickstarters I ever backed. So I thought it was really cool that they took a game that was supposed to be, a pocket-sized game, but also, a large, game, I'm saying this wrong. It is a game that not only is small, in size, but when you play it, it is actually like a full-size game. Like, you're going to play it for, it usually takes about an hour, maybe 2 hours to play it. You get what I'm trying to say here. But anyway, when I found out that they were doing the Ultra Tiny Epic series, which I had seen before with Kingdoms, I was intrigued by it. And having an even more portable version of Tiny Epic Galaxies was exciting to me. And because of all the Tiny Epic games, I have never actually played Kingdoms. I said, well, this is my opportunity to get a copy of Kingdoms as well, so I wanted to take a look at that. But we're going to look at both of these. We'll start with, let's go, Galaxies, because I'm more familiar with that game, so I can talk more about the game mechanics of it. And boy, howdy hey, trying to get this thing open. Boy, howdy hey, I've never said that before and probably never will again. Wow. Trying to be family friendly here, folks, but not appeal to kids. So, YouTube problems, hashtag-ish. I'm really blowing these, trying to sound cool. 1 second. All right. Just had to cut off the plastic there. Kind of messed up the camera, so a little bit of a jump cut, whatever that is. Anyway, we opened up Ultra Tiny Epic Galaxies, designed by Scott Elms. Gorgeous looking packaging here. I also took the plastic off Kingdoms, but we'll look at that in a second. And then we're gonna pop this sucker open like that, and we've got the instruction manual. We've got, oh, look at all those cubes. Everything has been reduced to just screen printed cubes. That's a good way to knock it all down. I love it. The original game, you had, the little meeple starships and stuff like that, and there were cubes in it for, your resource tracking controls, but now that's a way to reduce it down in size. We'll take a look at those in a second. What else we got in here? We got our player boards. Yeah. These, I can't believe they scrunched all this down. This is amazing to me that they were able to do this. It's probably going to be super confusing. I don't know how often I will play this version of the game, but I definitely want to take it with me on trips, because I really do enjoy this game a lot. That's amazing that they were able to do this. And then on the back side, yep, we got the Rogue Galaxies, so you can play the solo mode, which is really cool. I've played the solo mode a couple times. It's very good. It's one of my favorite, well, yeah, I'd say it's one of my favorite solo modes that I've played of any game. I used it a lot when I first got the game to learn how to play it. Let's take a look at these. Just good quality wood chits. Are those the dice too? No, that's a tracker for energy. Okay, neat. I'm trying to keep it all organized. And what else we got in here? We've got cards. Here's all the objective cards or secret action cards, whatever they're called. Now, what about the dice? Are the dice part of the cubes there? I guess so. All right. Interesting. All right. Good quality cardstock. I mean, they're tiny. They're like, I don't know what size cards these would be. They're small. They're super small. Charger, Leader, Elder, great, cool. All the planet cards on here. Wow. Is there a Cybertron? There's a Celestian, Opus Magnus, Dracadian. That's what I should have done. I should have backed on a level where I could name a planet. But for copyright reasons, they wouldn't have been able to do Cybertron. Anyway, that's awesome. That is literally everything in that tiny little box. This one you definitely can fit in a pocket. The other stuff, you know, the regular Tiny Epics, they always advertise you can fit them in a pocket, but really they're talking about like big jeans that guys wear. Girls' jeans, I think it's criminal that they don't have pockets because, well, I have to carry everything for my wife because pockets are tiny. She can barely fit her phone in there. All right, anyway, we'll do a separate video on my opinion of fashion, which I'm not the best at. That's why other people pick my clothes. But let's take a look at Tiny Epic Kingdoms now. This game I have no experience with. 1 to 5 players, so there's going to be a solo mode. I'll have to check that out. 30 to 45 minutes, neat. All right. Card game, think again. Okay, I will. 4X game. That's right, it's a 4X game. I didn't even... I just added it on. I'm like, this is my chance to get Tiny Epic Kingdoms. I'm going to check it out. More wooden chits. Look at that. More cubes. That is a lot of cubes. And oh, look at that. There's a cute, tiny little tower. I think that's the first player marker in this game. Or maybe not. We'll find out. And here is our instruction manual. Good quality paper. And the cards. And that's it. So it's not just a card game according to the box. There's definitely wooden cubes in it. Come on, get out of there. One of these videos, I am going to cut my hand open. That's going to be hilarious for people. Come on. I'm trying so hard not to cut the cards. I don't know how other people do this when they do these videos. They just, like, with a flick of their wrist, rip this the plastic right off. Or they just don't care. Who knows? Alright, what we got here? We got some orcs, humans, halflings, dwarves, the usual fantasy creatures. Elves, undead. Well, maybe not all the usual ones. Valkyries. Alright, now we're getting into interesting stuff. Centaurs, merfolk. There's a lot in here. Shapeshifters. Where's the actual game? Okay, so now we got a, looks like a score tracker. Or are these player boards? I can't tell. Maybe player boards. And cool artwork on the back. Wow, look at that. That is very nice looking. A cheat sheet for how to play. Neat. And I don't know what that is. Tower card. Maybe that's for solo play. And selection priority. Very cool. All right. I mean, I don't know anything about the gameplay of Tiny Epic Kingdoms. I'm just excited to do it. I added it on so that I could say that I had it in my collection now. I'm impressed. I cannot believe they fit that game inside these boxes. That's insane to me. You know, these are 45 minutes to an hour long games, and they managed to cram that much game into these tiny little card boxes, basically. You know, this is a deck of cards. That's what that is. And they jammed them down into these little things. I'm pretty sure if they haven't gotten the patent yet, Gamelin Games has like a shrink ray or something in their studio, and that's how they did it. That's the only way I can think of. It's amazing to me. But this is really neat. I'm excited to try these out. Probably not going to get to any kind of review this year. Who knows if I'll even get to do one because of all the new YouTube crap. But I'm enjoying this right now. Just playing around and looking at the games. So other than that, comment below if you've played Tiny Epic Kingdoms, what you think about it. If you agree with me that Galaxies is a fantastic game and, you know, the stuff that you've done with that. And if you've never played these before, well, I hope you enjoyed what they look like. But check out our podcast because I know we've definitely talked about Galaxies multiple times and I've done full episode reviews on some of the other Tiny Epic games. So if you want to learn more about those, you can. Just go listen to Board with Friends podcast. It's at boardwithfriends.blogspot.com or on Stitcher Radio. Are we on Stitcher? I think we're on Stitcher. Definitely on iTunes and all the other places that you can get podcasts. Anyway, this has been Zach from Board with Friends. I am excited to check these out and play these actual games. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.